YouTube, what's up? It's Philosophy Panther. I know I haven't been on for a while, but I'm gonna start doing little short videos. It's been a while, and I've been wanting to put these videos somewhere and just talk. So let's talk, you guys. Let's talk about the simp lifestyle, and a quick, specifically, let's talk about these guys. Listen, guys, y'all gotta stop crying. Okay, about a lot of things. Okay, you're inducting yourselves into the, or have been inducted since birth into the simp culture, and then crying when you don't get your way, but you're not willing to do the things to get out of that culture. I'll give you an example. My man's hit me up. He was like, man, I took this girl out to Texas de Brazil. You know what I'm saying? $50 a plate. You know what I'm saying? She drunk hella alcohol. You know what I'm saying? She was smelling, looking good. It was a delicious thing. She was rubbing all up on my thigh, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I spent roughly about $150, $175 that night. You know, picked her up in the night in my car, did all this other stuff, and I didn't get so much as a kiss on the cheek good night. Like, the end goal is trying to get laid. Like, what am I doing wrong? That's the first, you need to stop crying. Women aren't objects where you can just, hey, let me put a coin in and let me get a soda or let me get a little piece of pussy. It don't work that way. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. You feel me? It's not a guaranteed thing. And so if you know it's not a guaranteed thing, then you should do things where you're not afraid to lose value on, or do things that aren't as valuable to you for women. For example, on first, second date, I'm never taking a woman to a super expensive place. I'm not stupid. Why waste my money and time? If I know the end goal for me is to try to catch a nut, no. Nah. You can save money and still be mad, romantic, and cool and have a conversation and find out who this woman is without having to spend $175, $200. Now, this is the point where the women turn off the video because they don't like hearing that men are trying to go cheap dates. But are you worth it? That's the point. Are you truly worth it? And it's not subjective. It's not, are you worth it, ladies? It's, do we think you're worth it? Because at the end of the day, women get laid when they want to, but men marry when they want to. Your goal is to try to get up and get a relationship and get married and stuff, and we trying to get laid, and that's fine. So you hold back the coochie, we hold back the money. Okay. Now I have a statement I go by and I say, you know what? Dick is invaluable. Not that it has no value, is that you can't quantitate or qualitate the value of semen, because without us, there are no children. Okay, we help create kids too, and we defy gravity while doing it, and probably do most of the work during sex. But that's neither here nor there, guys. This is how you can tell if you got a somewhat decently raised woman or girl trying, in your face when you trying to talk to her. First date, catch her. Now, this also depends on a few factors here, but catch her and say, hey, let's go on a date. I'm going to go, we're going to do a picnic in the park. All right. You got to find the best spot and you got to find the best part. Man, it ain't going to work everywhere. You can't just go to the hood park next to the hood niggas playing ball. You got to find a decent place and go, let's have a picnic, either a picnic during the day, like on the weekend or something like that. Because, she's probably, on her grind too, 9 to 5 in it. Or you can have a moonlit, candlelit, whatever, dinner date or something like that, but it's got to be picnic style. Why? Because it's cheap, my nigga. That's why. If you know how to cook, and you should know how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, my nigga, like, you're not as, your worth drops if you don't know how to cook, my G. Come on. You need to learn how to take care of yourself. Don't be a fucking bum. Go learn. Go watch your mom's cook or some shit. And be like, yo, mom, show me how to do this. I don't need no female to teach me how to do all this. All right. So you can either cook and put your best thing down, or you can go get some shit from the store, get some apples, some fruits, you know what I'm saying? Get you some subs, get you something, get some stuff that'll taste good. Go order go to a restaurant somewhere that you know is just delicious, you know what I'm saying, and get you a plate. You ain't gotta go and get no $50 so she can eat steak and filet mignon. Fuck that. Go get some nice pasta, all right? Or some nice, I don't know, whatever food you in your region that you good with. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that shit is heated, my nigga. Or, you know what? Bring a heating little pad or whatever. They got those little, you just turn it on, put the plate on there, and it stays warm. It's mad cheap. Stick that in and make sure it's like a picnic basket. You know what I'm saying? The one like Yogi Bear used to try to snatch up, the picnic baskets. All right? And you know what I'm saying? Find a nice spot, day or night. Get your little tablecloth. Get your little blanket, put it out there. Have some music going from the car, if it's close by the car, or you don't even need that no more. You got speakers and shit. And just start asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Be clever. Don't be, be clever. Be charming. It's not hard, and it doesn't cost as much money. All right, you can probably have that whole day $50. All right, for $50, you can't expect no pussy. So if you're willing to, $50 just to get to know the girl, that is valuable. That's valuable time, and it's time well served for the money that you're using. That you out there spending $150, $200 a night just to get to know the girl, and all you did was see her order from the fucks out of the menu. You outside your goddamn mind. And that's why you mad. And that's why women be talking shit about y'all. And why you can't be, just because you took me out and it's expensive air place don't mean you get no pussy. That's fine. Yeah, you take away all that value of money and force them to talk to you in a romantic setting, in a decent setting. Then now you can figure out what type of woman she is. You can decide, okay, do I want to be in do I want to come for a second date? Was she charming enough for me to want to spend another $50? Because the second date is going to be $50 too, my nigga. Third date is when you start saying, all right, I kind of like this girl. I want to spend a little bit more money. Let me take her somewhere else. I don't give a fuck you take her to 4 for 4 at Wendy's. Personally, I took my wife to Wendy's years and years and years ago. When I first met her, first date was Wendy's. We sat there. I just need to see if she can hold a fucking conversation. And if she couldn't, and she got angry about the Wendy's, to this day, she still talks about that Wendy's was the best date she ever been on. Why? Because I'm charming. Because you're charming. Because you know how to have a conversation. And boys, listen, if you don't know how to have a conversation about a wide variety of things, don't go on a date. You don't need no pussy. You need to work on you, fix you. Right now, even to this day, I'm working on me. Lose weight, go to the gym, eat healthy, get my money up. Because if you don't have a few of these things, you shouldn't be dating in the first place. You're worried about some pussy. You're worried about the wrong thing. But don't sell yourself short. All right? $50 is a good date. As long as you make the atmosphere fit. All right, candles ain't nothing but $2. You know what I'm saying? The dinner ain't nothing but like $15. You ain't got no decent blanket because you done pissed on all. Let me stop just playing. Go find your little, you know what I'm saying? Go to the craft store and get some nice shit, some fake flowers, all that shit. Make sure the area that you're laying it down ain't got a bunch of ants and bugs and shit. Check this place out the day before. There's a lot you can do so that if she don't give you no pussy on the first or second date, you can't get mad. It's a cheap date. But you learned a lot about her. So depending on how the conversation goes from then on, if she reaches out to you to say hello, if you got to keep hitting her up, dead it. Because now you're food on the second date. She don't say nothing interesting through text message after the first date. Move on to the next one. It's called dating. You're supposed to be doing this about 4 or 5 different women. So, yeah, you're going to end up spending about $250, but that's over the course of 5 women. So I'm just giving you a little basic heads up of how to not feel like an asshole after spending a whole bunch of money on one night and not getting anything, and how to not be an asshole by expecting that a woman's supposed to give you some shit after you spend a whole bunch of money. If you keep the cost low, then your expectation can't be high, and they can only grow based on the conversation you guys have during dinner or during that picnic and what happens the day after. I ain't got nothing else for that. We'll talk more about this later. I'm gonna keep this series going. I'm gonna get the podcast of the Panther Spy podcast will be coming back real soon. I'm remodeling a little bit, getting some stuff together, making sure I can get about 3-4 people in here to write, get my microphones and stuff. But for now, I do these little short things. I don't mind. Just remember, don't be a dummy, but don't be an asshole, but don't give a fuck either. It's different. Don't care what anybody thinks about you. Do what you got to do, but don't go out of your way to be a dick to people, because, you know, no one likes that shit. We'll talk more about the red pill, blue pill shit later on. Just take care of your pockets. Take care of your ladies. I'll let you later.